What's up, guys? Oh, there you are. Okay. What's up, guys? It's Maverick 10. 65 hours, guys. Got a little bit of rush of energy, so I thought I'd do a video. A guy by the name of Iron and Steel Till Death sent me a lot of questions, so I wanted to use this time to go through there. Showers been helping, guys. For those of you who are wondering, showers have been helping. I've been taking showers. Somebody commented a video or two ago say take cold showers. I have been taking showers. I've been taking so many showers though. I got water in my ear. So, or either that or my brain's bleeding from lack of sleep. But here we go. What is the best game? This is Iron and Steel Till Death, and these are his questions. What is the best game ever made, you ever played? And what is your favorite game? I'm going to answer all the video game, my favorite games, my favorite franchise, all that stuff at the very end, okay? A lot of you guys are asking that, so. Favorite video game genre. I hate to sound like that guy, but I love first-person shooters. I think maybe with some of the reasons, because they're still, even though they've been around forever, or for a long time, are still kind of new to me. Like, you play RPG, sports games, third-person shooters back in the 80s. First-person shooters didn't start getting big on console till, you know, way after. So, and plus I love online multiplayer, so some of my favorite multiplayer games are first-person shooters. But guys, I'll dig on anything. Game Informer magazine did a thing a while back, an article maybe a year ago, between the difference between game lovers and game haters. Guys that are negative and positive. I'm a game lover, guys. I'll play anything, really. I give the game the benefit of the doubt when I go into it. That's why if I did a top 50 of my favorite games of all time, some of those games have a really low Metacritic score, but it just, they appeal to me, and I don't go in hating the game all of a sudden. I'm going to try to find bad things about this game. No, I give the game a benefit of the doubt. I love gaming. What did Kevin Butler say? Bow to gaming. Okay, that's not what he bow to. What do you say? Bow to gaming? No, Mav, you just don't even try. You're too tired. Okay. What is your favorite video game soundtrack of all time? I love the Borderlands soundtrack. I love Borderlands, the game. It's an RPG game, first-person shooter type thing. Really good. It takes place in the wasteland, like Mad Max-ish, right? In desert wasteland. And a few weeks ago, I had this put the soundtrack in while I was driving by myself. It was real. I put the windows down. It was real hot out. I felt like I was in the game. Like, I don't know. It was cool. I don't want to sound geeky, but. I don't want to sound geeky. I got freaking Nathan Drake, MGS4, Wolverine, Marvel, Medal of Honor, Infamous, Killzone, Alien vs. Predator, Alpha Protocol, freaking DVDs there. I don't want to sound geeky or anything, but, okay, too late. All you gotta do is watch the video to see something in the background, like, nerd. My wife said, it looks like, and this is the HQ, it looks like someone came in, a nerd, it looks like a geek came in here and just vomited everywhere, just threw up everywhere. There's so many nerdy stuff in here. I will do, a lot of you guys are asking for a video game for my gaming setup part 2. I promise you that's coming down the road sometime. I gotta sweep the floor and dust before you guys come over. Okay, what is your favorite source of video game journalism? That's a really good question. I love Game Informer magazine. I used to have problems with I used to have issues with Game Informer magazine because I felt they were really biased, but they've revamped their magazine. They're real good now. They have a lot of good lists, top 10, top 50. I don't always agree with them, but like when they did their top 50 games of all time, I'm going, really? No. Really? But also, I picked up when the PlayStation, the official magazine, launched their first issue. I got it, ended up really liking it, so I have it. I love IronstarMovement.com. Treasy, you guys watch Treasy. He started this new thing called Fanboy Mondays. It's really good on that show. But I go on their forums and stuff like that. And something else I do for IronstarMovement.com. We'll get to that some other time. Also IGN.com. In the last year I've been reading Joystick.com a lot. I'll tell you one that no one ever talks about, really good if you're into PlayStation stuff. PlayStation blog. Dude, they got it's updated daily, like every couple times. Man, it's good though. I find myself going to that too to get PlayStation news. What is your favorite game developer? Naughty Dog. Well, because of Uncharted 2. So, well, Mav, I don't care, Uncharted 2. Well, don't forget though, they also made, I don't care, Uncharted 2. That's all I care about. Okay. What's the first console you ever played? Probably in television. It was in television. First game I ever played? What was the first game I ever played? I don't remember the first game for in television. First game I can actually remember wasn't for in television, even though that was the first system. It was Mario. You got yeah, I don't know if that's not a big. I know it's an older title. He didn't do well. You know, no one really liked it. Movies. Now, here's the thing about all these movies questions, guys. In the next couple weeks, a lot of you guys are asking for a Blu-ray movie collection or collection video. I will do one of those. I absolutely will do one of those, and you'll get to see then favorite movies, favorite actors, stuff like that. So I'm gonna hold off on movie questions. Some of you guys have sent those. I will get those too in a couple weeks after I wake up 3 weeks later. Television. What is your favorite TV series? I love 24. I'm a big fan of 24. Big fan of Fringe. I like True Blood. But you think of SportsCenter. I love SportsCenter to death. You don't really think about that. I'll tell you another one. My buddies in real life give me such a hard time about this, but I don't care. I'm addicted to the real world. I love the real world. I love drama. Not in my life. It gets old, but like I'll watch it though in a heartbeat. I'll watch drama now. Like, hey, the fight. All right, let's go over and see the fight. You know, hey, two chicks they're getting ready to they're yelling at each other about a man. Oh, I'm going over there and watching it, dude. Well, yeah. I just saw, you know, but I really do. There are so many good TV shows on, and I'll tell you what I liked. V's good, and there was another new. I was digging Flash Forward. I'm trying to do. You want to talk about Matrix 2K3? Like he's a dude talk about. He knows all that stuff about TV and stuff like that. But also Monday Night Raw. Sorry. What is your favorite TV series? I like 24. Okay, what if I did? What if I was so tired, like I just kept reading the same one? What is your favorite source of news on television? Dude, what do you got? MSNBC, Fox News, CNN. Take your pick, brother. Same thing, just different spin on it. Right? If you could cancel one show or on television, what would it be? That's really hard because I don't hate any television shows. How many CSIs are there? Can they stand to lose one? I don't know how many there are. I don't know any show to cancel. How about a sport that I just don't care about? Let's say underwater basket weaving tonight. Welcome to ESPN Underwater Basket. Let's cancel that one. Man, that's not a show, really. Have you ever been up at 4:30 in the morning? Watching ESPN? Well, I have 3 nights in a row. Underwater basket weaving. It's crazy. If you could again, I'm reading the same question. I'm sorry. If you could bring back one TV show that was previously been canceled, 24. 24 would one I'd be think of because it just got canceled and I love the show. But they had their run. It's fine. But it's kind of like, man, they're making a sequel to that movie. That's stupid. Are you gonna see it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna see it. But it's stupid. I would still watch it though. Also, I was young when it was on, but X-Files, I see some of the reruns. I'm like, that'd be kind of a cool show to bring back because I like it. Also, I think of older show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I know that wouldn't even work anymore, but because Will Smith's a big time actor. But man, I love that show. Also, I kind of think you guys remember the Batman. Batman had a good cartoon on when I was a kid. That was cool. Obviously, Thundercats, Transformers, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know they have like incarnations now, but when I was a kid, I really liked that stuff. But if you could bring any TV show back that got canceled, I would say I would have to. I can't think. Wow, what a letdown. That's like a big story, Brodio. Sorry, he doesn't like. I don't think he likes the sort of real long stories with a little payoff. I think that's humorous. Anyway, that was a lot of payoff. With no, it's like the Ritzocrats joke. No payoff at all. So anyway. I'll tell you a TV series. It's on G4. I forget. It was called Arena, I think. All they showed was multiplayer game battles. They had teams versus each other, and that was a cool show. I like that show a lot. And there's another TV show I watch. Tackle the Show every now and then. For the most part, X-Play. I watch every episode of X-Play. I really do. Not exactly when it happens. I record them, but I eventually do. I love X-Play. Adam Sessler is one of my favorite. Talk about news journalists. He's one of my favorite. I like him a lot. I like Greg Miller from IGN a lot. But Adam Sessler is my favorite guy in G4. One of my favorite guys in video game industry. Period. So good questions. Music. I already answered all those questions, dude, for you. So you got so general. If you could bring back one dead famous person, who would it be? I think of John Wayne. I think of Ronald Reagan. I think it would be cool to bring back Biggie Small, B.I.G. and Tupac and see what they think of the rap game now and other people like famous rock stars and stuff. But if I could bring back one famous person, some of you are gonna have to Google this name because you're not gonna know. But I would bring back Yan Templar. What's the ISA gonna do with that? Well, they lost Vasari, dude, and they lost and Raddick. Well, we lost Templar, dude. Okay, we got Rico. Seb's got a faux hawk, and it's even grown out a little bit. But in Killzone 3, dude, Seb, you're gonna have to step up, brother. We don't have anybody left. We got Rico. Everybody wants him to die. And what? Garza with the big nose. You gotta step up, Seb. You gotta prove yourself, dude. Why do you think I'm asking so many questions? Because you're inquisitive, dude. There's nothing wrong with that. How are you going to learn if you don't ask questions? That's why in school it'd be like, I have a question. I'm Maverick 10. I'm out of breath.